This is Don Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I want to continue my coverage of the Mary-Kate Olsen case where she split from her husband, Oliver Sarkozy, and, as you guys might know, Sarkozy told her to leave the house. She had to get out. So, a lot of people are saying things like, something's gonna blow up, there's some big drama, this could be the next Amber Heard, and I want to come here with this article from a more common sense, more practical point of view. So the article is, the newest Mary-Kate Olsen and Oliver Sarkozy gossip is that they split over having kids, which actually is a pretty realistic possibility. Now, I think there's still plenty of details that could come out, but the thing is, Sarkozy already has two kids, and Mary-Kate wanted them. I think she's around 33, she's in her 30s, and, that's about the time when you want to have kids. Mary-Kate started coming around to the idea of having a baby and thinking about it seriously, an insider told E! News, but Oliver was a closed book on that subject and was opposed to the idea. He felt like he had closed that chapter of his life and didn't want to go back. She didn't like the idea of not even being able to explore the possibility. Sarkozy already has two children from his previous marriage to Charlotte Bernard. And that's what I'm saying, man. If he's already got two kids and he knows what it's like, he might be decided like, look, I just don't want any more. So if she did and he didn't, that could cause, like I said, just a realistic, practical, non-drama problem. However, a source suggested this wasn't Sarkozy and Owen's only disagreement. An insider claimed Sarkozy is very social, noting he loves attending events and being with people, while Olsen is more of a homebody and likes to be with the friends she is closest to, and we get a little bit of that evidence when she used to not complain about getting autographs, but it was like, when I meet people, they always ask me for the autograph and things like that. She didn't necessarily seem like the most typical famous person who just kind of ate it up and loved the attention. But I'm not really sure that will be enough to actually make them split. It seems like they should have known that about each other already and accepted that to an extent, and it seems like things like that you can come to a compromise with. But the not having kids thing, that's not a compromise. If she's like decided in life she wants a kid and he doesn't, then she just might make the decision not to stay with him. And we don't know how she is behind closed doors. Maybe she got a little crazy about it, a little upset about it. I'm not saying she, hit him or broke anything, but, maybe she got really emotional and hard to handle about it. She doesn't need to be out on the social circuit, the source continued. She's very focused on work and her brand. That's more of a priority, and they weren't in line on that. Okay, I'm gonna give that, kind of a not so much. Seems like a detail. I mean, I guess so, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that could really, break up the marriage. Oliver was very attracted to Mary-Kate's ambition and success, the source says. He very much respects her work ethic and is beyond proud of everything she has ever accomplished. Her career is a big part of who she is, and he never would want to change who she is. Okay, well, that's a real personal thing there for him, and I don't think anyone could really ever drill him with questions or find out much more about that. However, the source adds that Sarkozy is simply at a different point in his life now. He has worked incredibly hard his whole career and is now at a point where he wants to slow down and enjoy his life, the source shares. Well, I mean, she's got like a ton of money, so she could just do that too. Just saying. Like, I heard she's worth millions and millions. I don't know an exact number, but when you have that kind of money, you can retire and enjoy your life if you really love each other. That wouldn't be a reason to split up. The source notes that he likes to spend time vacationing with friends, many of whom have wives who don't work and can join any time, while Olsen can't just pick up and go because of her work obligations. When they both had similar work schedules, their relationship worked. Now it's a bit mismatched. Maybe. I just gotta give that whole work situation a big maybe. It just seems like with her money, the resources she must have because of it, she could, make arrangements to take a break. That's just my speculation. As for whether the couple wanted kids, according to the source, when they first met, Olsen, who was 26 at the time, was young and having kids was definitely not a priority. The source says that Sarkozy was finished having kids. Sarkozy and Olsen married in November 2015. He is a father to two children from a previous relationship. So, yeah, That's the thing. I mean, maybe she was like, I'm 26, I don't really want kids so bad. Some time went on. When she hit her early 30s, she's like, well, it's now or never, and I think I want it. I think, yes, I want to go through with it. And he might have been like, well, we got married, you didn't want kids, this and that. That always complicates things. I have kids myself, so, the thing is, if you really want to be with someone, one person has to make the sacrifice for someone else. If, you're not on the same page with kids, and that's just how it is. That's what I think. That's from my personal experience. So, maybe he just didn't want to make the sacrifice for her and didn't want to go through with the kids. And if he has two, he knows what it's like. So he's not speculating. And like I said, there might not be some big drama here that's going to blow up. And I had someone coming around here saying that Sarkozy, is this crazy guy and he threw her out and all this shit with no evidence or proof, by the way. And it could just be just what I'm saying here about the kids. However, of course, I'm open to anything. This is pretty new to me. This is only my third video, read a couple of articles, and I'm following it. Seems pretty interesting. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. If you subscribe, I'll say subscribe correctly. You'll get videos. It'll be great. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad, but I guess we'll get over it. We're done. See you next time.